warning, this podcast is not for your children. Put their ass to sleep.
All right, welcome back to Who Wants to Know, you nosy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's your host, China White, and
It's your man's J Skills, a.k.a. Mr. Skillium himself.
I call him Artie Bear from
Skillium.
time to time. And the only reason why I call him Artie Bear, right, is because... Do you mind if I tell him this? Because when he first came out to be an artist, he was going under the name Ardent.
No, that was my photography name.
Oh, that's his photography name.
That was my photography
I said an
alias.
artist. Photographers are artists. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I know, but it was a specific art derivative.
Okay, whatever. The fuck? I just feel like you just tried to come for the artists. Hold on, wait, calm down.
Never.
That was his first artist name, alias or whatever. It was Ardent. And he used to be a little smaller than what he is now. So if anybody know my man, they know that he'll be O.M. or whatever. And now it just plays off a whole bunch of stuff. He has a whole bunch of tattoos on him, and he'll be O.N. And his first name was Ardent. So I just call him Artie Bear. So if y'all ever hear me call him Artie Bear, that's you get what I'm saying? One of those bears you get. Yeah, if you don't get it, you don't get it. Fuck it. I'm done explaining myself. So
You tried it.
that's not what today is about, though. It's not about me loving all up on my man. I just spent 1 minute and talked about how much I love you.
All right, let's talk about the shit we supposed to talk about. Damn.
We've been getting a lot of
Love you too.
questions. We've been getting a lot of questions about
poly situations.
As you guys heard in the first episode or whatever, or even in the couple episodes, me and my husband are in a polyamory relationship. Or is it andry? I don't know.
We're in poly situations, we are poly ourselves, meaning we are welcome to all aspects of polyamory.
But that's not what some people get the meaning. See, look, and that's why a lot of people fuck up this poly shit, because a lot of people have their own meanings for poly. So we're gonna go off to the I have my opinions about poly, and my husband has his opinions about poly and stuff like that. And a lot of people have their opinions about poly and what it should be and what it should contain and things like this, and how other people do it and base their stuff off other this and that. That's why that shit don't work. But today I am going to give you guys the American dictionary version of what poly is supposed to be and the different type of polys that they are. I just say that, when someone's like, are you poly? And I'm like, yeah, polyamory, polyandry, poly want a cracker. You get what I'm saying?
Polly wants your mama's sweet ass. Hello, birdie. Polly want a cracker?
Polly wants your mama's sweet ass.
So we're going to go into that. Hold on, let me pull this stuff up. My bad. I'm a bad host. I be texting. So.
No, you need to cut that out.
Here.
Okay. The different types of, polyamory. So, everybody think it's this type, that type, all these different types. So, we here today to let y'all know the actual types.
Yes. And do they got a little definition with them too?
Yeah.
Alright, just go on.
You got polygamy is the specific form of polyamory where a man marries multiple wives. This term is mostly commonly used interchangeably with polygamy. There you go. It's the most interchangeable with polygamy because it's the most common form of the concept. Polygamy, you got the guy, he got a whole bunch of wives, more than one wife.
Okay, so that's a lot of what a lot of people try to go through when they do poly, that's a lot of like what people are doing, like the man and multiple women. That's
Yeah.
the typical everyday scene version of poly, being poly, or a poly situation, or a poly marriage, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Exactly.
That's like, you know, what,
The common stuff
yeah.
you're going to see. Now, this is the one that a lot of guys frown up at, say they could never do, and insecurely call it some gay shit or homo shit, sadly. Polyandry. Again, like I said, it's the less common form of, polygamy.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the form where you will find a woman marrying multiple men.
So the opposite of what the fuck we just said.
Right. The opposite of the original form that y'all all know when y'all hear polyamory.
I guess. Let's just keep moving down because it just kind of, it makes sense. It's the woman version and the man version. Okay, so what's next?
Okay. Group marriage. You got group marriages.
Okay, so that's another form of a poly relationship that people don't think that is poly, and this is another form of that.
This is when you'll have like 4 men and 6 women, and everybody find a way to marry each other. It'll be like.
Did that nigga just say a cult?
It pretty much like.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to say the N word. No, I'm just playing.
It's cult-ish.
No, this.
So,
nah.
yeah, it's cult-ish. Because it's like, you got about 4 men, you get 6 women. That mean, for the brothers, let me explain this. Your girlfriend has a girlfriend and a boyfriend who might also have a girlfriend who has a boyfriend, but the other girlfriend has a girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? That's how you end up in a group marriage.
So sometimes in the poly world, that's what they call like a closed, like a trade, like a closed trade, a tribe. A tribe.
You can call it a trade. They selling shit.
I always say
Lord.
trade, and I do be meaning tribe, but I always say trade. Like, what's your trade? If you from the streets, you know. If you know, you know. You act like you know. Act like you know.
Stop that shit. You're broken.
Okay, what's the next one? Come on. Give it to me, daddy.
Now, again, polyamory is also confused with polygamy.
Right.
They get confused with each other.
Right. Polygamy is when you're married, right? Or like, what the fuck?
Polyamory is a more acceptable and legal way to be in a relationship with multiple partners. You get what I'm saying? That's how that goes.
Read exactly what it said.
I just told you exactly what it said.
It literally said that.
Okay. So, polygamy is often confused with polyamory, which is a more acceptable and legal way to be in a relationship with multiple partners. In the world today. Yeah.
Oh wow! Somebody teenage son wrote that. Yeah. Okay. No. You're missing it. Go up. No, go down. Back to poly. Okay, I think it continues right there.
No, that's not it at all. We ain't missed nothing. Okay. But what we gonna do? We gonna do what we know how to do. And we gonna put the whole information shit and all that shit. We putting that up. Lovely missus, what is your take on poly and some of the dynamics of poly?
Okay, so I've been poly for a long time, as you know, like even before me and you got together, I was doing like the whole poly thing. Basically, ever since I started dating, I was always like the third or the extra woman that was brought in or stuff like that. Okay. But I did the monogamous thing too. I did that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying like this is one sided that I've never been in a monogamous relationship. I've been in a monogamous relationship as well. But and also to anybody that knows that if they're poly, if you have monogamy moments. You get what I'm saying? My take on it is just because I'm pansexual and how I feel about it. How I feel about it is some spiritual shit. I don't feel like you have one soulmate.
I don't either. So
You get what I'm saying? That just made me sound weird.
And it sounded like I was thinking about it, but nigga got to take a drink of water. But no.
Like, I never really believed in the whole soulmate, like one soulmate thing. And on top of that, I've like never really, what would I like to say, ever been with a person that never had a baby mama. Or never been with a person that didn't have other person. And I was tired of getting cheated on. Like, when I tried to be monogamous and stuff like that, I kept getting cheated on. Like, I don't believe in monogamy. I don't believe there's a such thing as monogamy. I don't think that it's not a person that's out here sneaking and geeking. You get what I'm saying? So you thinking that you're monogamous, but the whole time, you get what I'm saying, you're poly, but the other person just not. You get what I'm saying? Like, the side bitch and side nigga shit, I don't think that shit cute. But I'm not just saying just because you got side bitches and side niggas that you poly. Do you understand what I'm saying, too?
Right, no, you're not. That's not how that works.
That's not how that works either. Like, poly is so much deeper than what people try to put it. Like,
it's not something you do. It's something, that
just happens.
Intake. It's a lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna be poly. No. It's a lifestyle and you gotta be ready. Because if you're not really ready for it. And if you call yourself being poly and all of a sudden just jumping into monogamous and all of a sudden jumping into poly situations, you're gonna get your own feelings hurt.
You really are.
Because you don't understand that, when a motherfucker say they about to go out with somebody, they about to go out.
I mean, hold on, wait.
And motherfuckers might not come home, all type of shit. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that's not ready for that type of stuff.
Yeah, I understand, but a lot of people mix in swinging with poly or just having a good time with poly. No, poly is not just a sexual thing.
Not at all.
This is like for real, like you live with these people every day, you take in their emotions, like you get what I'm saying? Just like if you were monogamous.
That's when it gets to the point of everybody living under one roof. I'm talking about before you have everybody in one household.
It's still everybody's feelings.
I'm saying it's still everybody's feelings, but that's just like, if I say I'm going out on a date with somebody, no, it ain't bullshit. Know that it's two adults going out, and you got to be able to understand that whatever these two adults' decision might be that night, you have to be okay with that. Whether the person has a long, a long relationship with that person afterwards, it leads to a long relationship, or if it just wind up being that one night thing. That's what a lot of people don't understand, because when you're poly, you're not going out with somebody just to fuck.
Right.
Granted, you might have them urges. That's within y'all dynamic.
Right.
That y'all would discuss. Right. And everything like that. That's how y'all come to agreements to terms and stuff.
Because communication is key. Especially with being poly and having other people's feelings involved. You get what I'm saying? Having your feelings involved, being really, around it. Communication is key. And that's why I'm saying, like, just going into it, like, the whole polygamy thing aspect. Yeah. I feel like polygamy is when you guys are getting to the married stage. Now you're in a polygamy household. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kids are involved and stuff like that, and a whole different understanding. I don't feel like, is too much of a difference or whatever between poly and polygamy. I think that people are just using different words at this point and playing with words.
I feel like at this point, your poly dynamic is all about how they, other people will go and adjust it and configure it as they communicate with one another.
And believe it or not, you can cheat in a poly relationship.
Yes, you can.
Somebody can get hurt in a poly relationship just like in a monogamous relationship. Just because they're poly doesn't make them less than monogamous. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Monogamous just means one. Poly just means multiple. But you have to have the brain set, the brain function, the people, you get what I'm saying? All types of shit. Because it's sacrifices and gains.
Yeah.
To any relationship.
And even if you want to think about, it's like, you cheating in poly. Just think about this. Let's say there's a, certain dynamic where there's a man and two women.
Right.
Alright.
And y'all have that understanding.
And
that agreement.
Y'all have that understanding, that agreement. But one night he out and he talking, he might be out with his homies. He talking to a random chick. They hit it off and decide to fuck in the car or some shit.
That's cheating.
To that brother in that situation that may have been in a situation like that
with only two women,
and
they your go loyalty, over their dynamic.
Right? Your loyalty is to those two women. So if they didn't give you the whole situation, or of, oh yeah, okay, when you go out, do what you want, just let us know what you did. Mm-hmm. And we would accept that.
If you feeling guilty after you done what you did, you cheated. Period.
Well, that's true too. But I'm saying, like, depending on, feelings and, agreements. That's what I'm saying. So if he was to smash the chick he met wherever he was at, came back home and let them know, like, hey, y'all, I'm just letting y'all know I did this, that, and the third, blah, 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 or even let them know before. It's this chick I'm feeling I'm about to smash. If they have that agreement, that's how it flows. He ain't getting no trouble. But you got situations where it'll be a brother and a young lady, and they will start their situation and start being in poly, but when they pick up that extra female, they don't talk to her about how they run their relationship dynamic that's been going on already. So with his main right, that's what I'm saying. With his main woman, he can go out and fuck whoever he want. But the third chick don't the second chick don't know nothing about that.
The third chick don't know nothing about that.
So
now that's a
now
whole
their
nother
feelings is
relationship.
hurt. It's some more shit. Like,
that's a whole nother relationship. Like, yes, I'm okay with the person that you were with before, and I'm okay with being in a relationship with you. And just because, like, let me say, if I'm polyandry and my husband is polyamory or whatever, he wants another woman and I want another man, that does not mean that my husband is in a relationship with my husband. You get what I'm saying? Because I treat everybody equal. So that doesn't mean that my lover is in a relationship with my lover, just like how it doesn't mean that I'm in a relationship with his other wife or his lover. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? And it's all about equality. Like how I said, everybody wants to be treated like somebody. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes down to poly, you have to make time. You have to be able to make time. Everybody has to come to an understanding. Everybody has to know, oh, okay, well, she knows this, she knows that. So I might be okay with him sleeping with this person, that person, this person, that person. But his other significant other is not okay with that. You get what I'm saying? As long as I know what's going on. But it's other significant others all like, oh no, well, that's not whatever. So you have to make your choices. It's either you're going to stay with this person, make them your significant other, or you're going to move them along the way. You know what I'm saying? You make your choices and you make your sacrifices with that relationship. Because it's not the same relationship. It's still another relationship. That's still another human being that you are
Right.
inviting, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Just because you're polygamy, that don't mean that you're having orgies. It don't mean you're having threesomes. It don't mean none of that. That is where people cross the line and really blur the line. That's not polygamy, honey. That is swinging.
You can be in a poly situation.
And nothing is wrong with swinging.
For business.
Nothing's wrong with swinging. And yes, they do have poly relationships that's just for business purposes. They do have poly relationships. You're with a person because of financial gain, emotional gain, this and that. And that's where it goes back to me saying that I believe you have more than one soulmate. Because it's someone out here that's going to financially gain you. It's someone out here that's going to grant you your children. It's someone out here that's going to support you mentally and things like that. And it's a motherfucker out here that's going to be giving you that gok 3,000 better than me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just open up to that. And how I'm really open up to that is because I know the real meaning of monogamy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Monogamy means, you didn't sleep with nobody else before I came around. Monogamy means no extra baby mamas, no extra baby daddies, none of that extra. It's just you and that person. Monogamy means that I can only have friends of the same sex. He can only have friends of the same sex. And really, we only have friends with other married couples and all different type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Monogamy has a whole bunch of rules on it, because I'm your only. Versus polygamy, where people have the understanding that it's something that you do, but it's something that this person does to make me happy, and it's something whatever this person does to make me happy. But you have to have that communication. If you don't have communication, it's going to fall. If you have communication and lying and deceit, it's going to fall.
Hey, I love it. I played sports all my life. Teamwork make the dream work.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like open marriage is different than polygamy, and I feel like that group marriage, I don't really feel like that's polygamy either. How I felt what they were saying about group marriage was like a quad. And if that is polygamy. That is polygamy,
right.
Because I was thinking more of a quad, like you have your, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
okay.
the
So this is
trade.
the thing. This is the thing. When I was saying with group marriages, it's like this. So I got a girlfriend. You got a boyfriend.
Yeah, y'all gotta keep up. Cause I switch topics like every 5 seconds. I swear to God.
I got a girlfriend. You have a boyfriend. All right. They wind up liking each other too, so that solidifies a quad. So, but they wind up dating as well. So now all of us are dating each other. And stuff for you and her and me and him type shit. Both men are dating both women. Then your other boyfriend goes to go find another girlfriend. Right?
Yes.
But that girlfriend also has a girlfriend.
Oh.
Okay? And if she brings her around, I meet her, I start dating her as well. But you like it too, so you start dating her too. All right?
I feel like it's giving real STD.
Yeah.
So you guys
But
can
that's
see
why-
that I would never be a part of a group marriage.
Right. That's why it's called group marriage and tribe, because nobody goes outside of that.
It's giving real drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes, it is. Because all the kids will be raised together as brother and sister.
Giving real cult.
You get what I'm saying? And those kids will then go outside to design their own group marriage.
Oh.
And eventually it just keeps expanding.
No, it's giving real life on a farm.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, it is. But that's what that is. So you guys will eventually have a huge freaking estate with like 80 freaking rooms.
It's giving what do white people do?
How dare you? We canceled for sure.
It's giving real white people-ish. What are you talking about? We are a black podcast.
We're dead now.
What the fuck is Who Wants to Know? And I'm talking my shit, but it's giving real, you know, life on a farm. Drink the Kool-Aid, like it's not. Yes. Okay. So yeah. So they call a date. They call a date like two people that's together. That's what they call it. Instead of calling them monogamous, like the two people together. So I guess this is what we are.
Dyad.
A dyad. Or whatever. And then
that's a triad.
A triad is a triangle, like a closed triangle.
Yes. And then
so that means like a man and a woman and they're all three dating each other, or like a woman and a man and they all three dating each other. We have a quad.
Yep.
So that means that a man is dating two women, and then it's another man dating two women, or a woman dating two men, and another woman dating two men of the same, like in the same relationship.
Yeah.
I think I explained it. If y'all kind of don't understand it, like, I don't know, look it up. Look it up. I do. I prefer you guys to look up anything that I tell you, because I might be saying it wrong. And then a V set, also known as just a V, is different from a triangle. It's one person dating two different people. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes they got like W's and N's and X's and X and squares and all different type of different ones that I'm not really going to go into. I'm going to try to stay on the main ones and talk about the main ones. But, babe, my question to you is, what would your perfect polygamy relationship look like?
It wouldn't look like the last one I had. That's the one I could say for sure. But, you know I love you.
Fuck you.
You know I love you.
I was on to something.
You ain't got to talk too much about that.
Like,
but,
you're giving
hey.
Okay.
But, it'll take a lot. I'm not saying I need to find, I'm trying to find a woman that's identical to my wife, because that'd be batshit hell. No.
That bitch should get beat up every day. I swear to God. It's only one of me.
I mean, if she like you, y'all will be fighting every day anyway, because y'all both like each other.
Whatever.
Oh.
The bitches you pick is weird. I mean, we're not going to go into the bitches that you pick.
Okay, I have my taste, and my taste is my taste. I can't do shit about it. Oh, fucking
real copycat ass bitches. But we're not gonna go into that. Come on. Tell me, what is your perfect, like, what's like your dream? Like, just tell me, like, what's your dream relationship?
My dream situation is having two women that both understand me, but yet they see eye to eye, but they're their own separate people. A lot of times you end up in situations to where the new partner sees the current partner and try to emulate what the current partner is doing in order to establish themselves within a relationship.
But that's because they not happy with themselves, and they don't see what they bring to the table. Like, you don't see, like, why the fuck would he want another me if he got, like, if a person is in a relationship, let me say this, because a lot of women do this, citrus, whatever. If a person's in a relationship, in a in a poly relationship, we're talking about poly, we're not talking about monogamy. Sorry to my monogamous people. I'm not, but this for y'all know yes too, just in case y'all trying to try something, because that monogamy shit ain't real and it ain't working for too long. But let me stop talking shit.
This girl crazy.
If you, damn, did I forget what I was going to say? Because I was
bet
talking
you
shit.
did. Yeah, there you go.
No.
But no, this is the thing.
A lot of people are not self-happy. They're not happy with themselves. So they don't know how to be in a relationship. So let me say, if you don't know how to be in a regular relationship with somebody and it's just two people, you and another person, you're not going to know how to be in a polyamory relationship. If you argue with your partner and try to blend in with your partner all the time and stuff like that, that means that it's time to sit back and look at you. If you actually went out and tried poly's not working, you try dating men's not working, you try dating women's not working, maybe you need to look at you long and motherfucking hard. You done dated the trans community, all type of shit. You done dated this person, that person, whatever the case may be. You need to stop and look at you and look at what's going on with you. That's when you need to really understand that it's self-love. Because we're not on here trying to tell people, oh, become poly. And we're not just doing it because it's something that is popular right now. We've been poly for a long time, for multiple years. Even before knowing each other, we were in poly predicaments and poly relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, don't join poly and you don't know what you want, because that's what makes it confusing. If you're still on the sneaking and geeking, if you're still, oh, I tell you this but don't go back and tell that person, oh, we fucked but don't go tell that person. If the person have a problem with y'all fucking, or you telling the person something and this and that and it's secrets and it's hidden, that's when it's not working. That's too much going on.
But we can still kick it for fun.
Communication is key.
We can still kick it for fun. I don't mind being the sneaky link. That shit used to be fun.
See, he trifling.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't shit.
But I'm just saying, like, that's not even really poly. You being the sneaky link. That's just you.
No, I was talking about be hoeing.
You get what I'm saying? That's just you having fun.
I ain't saying it coincides with a poly situation. I just said I like to have fun.
I just want people to understand that poly has rules too.
And I like that my wife let me have fun.
And just because of you bring a bitch onto your relationship, even if that whatever, that don't make you head bitch and you need to whatever. A lot of women are jealous of other women.
So this is the thing. Back to the whole ideal.
Mm-hmm.
So again, man, I will have two women that are unapologetically themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Even if they so, kind of get along and shit like that. One thing I can say I love when I used to watch the D-Ray Davis, he had a show. I forgot if it was D-Ray's show or what the fuck it was called, but he had a show and he showed his lifestyle, him having two girlfriends and shit like that. One thing I loved about them two women that made them so sexy for me, they were two separate people. Yeah, they got along because of D-Ray. They could chill around each other and laugh and hee ha ha. But they both had such a strong love for that man. When they did have, a little anger, he was able to calm it down and they was able to see eye to eye for him, so they all coexist. That shit was dope as fuck to me.
Because that's his soulmate.
Right, that shit was dope as fuck to me, that they put their issues aside and was able to, chill and be cool.
That's what I was saying, though. If you have to act like you somebody else in a relationship, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Because
the last thing I would want, and I had this happen to me before in the poly, before me and you got together. You get in the poly, and because you okay the girl, you cool with the girl that's being brought in and everything, and once, that young lady start feeling comfortable and being herself, And you show that like, yeah, this is a cool person. The person that you've been with for years starts fabricating themselves to act like the new person.
Yeah.
Now, those insecurities, I'm not ready for. I would never be ready for. Because that means when we got together, you were so insecure that, and I should have caught on to that right then and there, that you fabricate an image just because you think I like it.
Yeah.
But that was something I've learned. You learn out your situations. Don't think your first poly gonna be amazing. But I did see one that was in, a group I'm in online, and it was their first time moving together and everything, and they just, be updating, and from the outside looking in from what they showing, it looks really good. I'm proud of them, and I'm happy that they're blessed.
Right.
But, anything could be going on, but what I'm saying is that you learn your lessons in it. But that dynamic that I seen on that show, if I can find something like that, I'm not saying I want women exactly like his women. What I'm saying, I want my women to be able to be themselves, like I saw the young ladies be themselves on the show with him.
Right.
That's what I really would like to see. What would be your ideal? Like all out, like ideal.
My ideal is a quad, believe it or not. No, it's not.
It's not really a quad.
It's really not. Because
me and a dude ain't gonna never do nothing.
No. The quad is like a V. It's like two V's put together.
Oh, yeah, you do get that other one that's a quad with the...
It's not the quad with the X or the quad with the E or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But, mine, it's not even with a quad, okay? I don't even know. I think I have just this whole, like, mentality right now, like, everybody needs to love me and not love nobody else.
Oh, wow.
I'm just playing. I'm not playing. I'm very fucking...
Sheba.
Yeah, like, I'm very fucking bossy, like... I want to be like solo poly, like just me poly by myself.
Right, so it's like
everybody
like
else. Yeah, like I'm
you,
poly.
And then there's a line that way, a line straight up.
Yeah,
and line
yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Lord,
you
Jesus.
seen that? You seen that one,
yes,
right?
I did.
I do have like a very possessive like nature in life. Like I'm not gonna lie to anyone. I have a super possessive nature. I'm super possessive. I want everybody to love China. And I'm pansexual. So I don't really look at like the gender and stuff like that. I'm more so like, if I like you, I like you. Like I want to do whatever I want to do. And I want everybody to love me. Like, and like I want to be able to approve of the person being in a poly relationship. So I want to be everybody's first. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to open up people to, like, the poly world and stuff like that. Like, I feel like, is that like a predator? I don't fucking know. Now I sound like a fucking creep. God damn it. But.
You know what you sound like?
What?
Oh, for China. Oh,
right,
for
like,
China.
I'm like.
That's why you think of a group marriage as a cult. Because
maybe I want a cult.
You personally will want to be the one that started that shit and turned it into a group marriage and this, but China.
Yeah, but no, I'm tired. I get tired of people quick too.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
I break up with people like I'm an Aquarius, so like I break up with people if they don't do what I want them to do.
The finer the China, the finer it breaks.
It don't matter. I'm letting you know that I break up with people so quick that like I might be like, this my boyfriend, I love him, or this my girlfriend, I love him, like I love her, or they're my sexual partner, I love them, and then the next day it's like Andy with Woody tossed to the side.
Oh my God.
So I'm very bad. I am poly though.
That is.
I've been in hella different poly relationships. I've been in a quad.
You know what it
I've
sound
been
like
in
you are?
V's. I've been in poly and dries. I've been in poly. I've been in all different type of poly relationships.
Right, but you know what you sound like?
I've been the add on. I've been the add E. Like
You sound like a succubus.
You look like a succubus.
I suck your puss. But no. Girl, stop before I turn this microphone off.
Oh, you said it today, huh? No, don't take my fucking microphone off. We only got a couple more minutes anyway. So.
You don't know me like that. I set this bitch out.
Shut up. So I guess like, if I could be in control, then yeah. But like, if I can't be in control, I would love like a quad, because I would love like how I said, I like to treat everybody equal, but like I don't like too many bodies. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like all the extra shit. Like, 4, I feel like is a comfortable number. I feel like 3 that's an odd number. I'm not really with the whole odd shit. Somebody's bound to get jealous. You get what I'm saying? But if you do a quad and you do 4, then like, while I'm with the other husband, she could be with the other husband. Like, nobody's really left out.
That's true. But still, like, my whole thing, if the person don't have a certain, like, type of energy, I just can't do it. I can't.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
Because, bro, like,
listen to your heart.
How the fuck?
We should be a part.
Shut up. Let me talk. How the fuck can I be with you and I can't share space with you? That's my whole
But
thing.
it's some men out here that
share space.
No, it's some men out here that's like, I'll be poly, but I just gotta live on my own, like on my own. Like, some men be like that. Like, some men really don't want to be living. And then think about it, some men that's monogamous that don't want to live with nobody. And they've been together for 12 years, but he still got his own motherfucking crib and shit like that he's still paying, like, the mortgage and shit on. Right. So just think about that. It's a lot of people that's poly and don't even know that they're poly and stuff like that. But I think I became poly when I was tired of cheating. Oh, you thought I was going to say cheated on? No. Mm. When I was tired of cheating, like, I was like, fuck it, let me just try to see if this work. Like, you know, figuring out my sexuality and coming into being me and who you know and who you love and who I know and who I love. It was just crazy, especially because you know that I was experienced to sex at a very early age by being molested, you know. So it was just like I found myself living the poly lifestyle, you know, confiding into it and making this be something that's comfortable for me. It's comfortable for me because I'd rather know what you're going to do than you doing it and my feelings is hurt. When I do have my monogamy spells with my husband, though, and it's just me and him for a long time, still getting to, like, know each other and stuff, and then he starts talking to a woman, like, you know, out of the blue, and we start talking and stuff, I do tend to get jealous for, like, a little bit.
Yes.
I do. Like, my fangs come out real fucking fast. And
look, it could be just like, me, literally.
She don't like me.
And it could be me just literally talking to a female friend.
It don't matter. It's because I know who I like and I know who I don't like. And that's the thing that's kind of like me and my husband's poly relationship. We have say-so on who we are going out with because we know what works for us and who can be around us, and we know who can't be. Mm-hmm. Like how I said, he done found so many copycat ass bitches. Like, his bitches are really, really weird, but I can only sacrifice so much. So I could sacrifice his bitches being a copycat. I could sacrifice that. But when she starts saying little sneaky shit, I can't do that. Like, that has to move around.
It's the things of those past women having the audacity to feel like they can come in here and think, like, either they can pull me away.
Yeah.
Or replace. And don't talk back to me. If I'm trying to talk to you, don't talk back to me thinking that you're going to come into my life, well, me and my wife's life, and take over and be head bitch in charge or top queen. Because really, I don't even want you and my wife engaging. Not for real, for real. One, because she gonna try to fuck you. Two, because you gonna let her. Like, and that's that fuck shit.
Wow. Wow, you never told me this.
But three, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that I know they gonna go. But three is that
he got some problem. He has a problem with it. He think he's slick. Okay.
No, I really don't got a problem with it.
We will talk about that off.
Three,
off
we talk about it on here.
No,
but
because
three,
this is gonna go off in like
whatever.
You know.
But the third thing is
We're
this.
ending shortly.
I be with my wife all the time. Could the second wife just have her own crib and shit that I can go to? Instead of you coming to me? Because then my wife gonna be like, she gonna start doing that child shit. You know, when it's that one toy that they ain't been playing with for 3 weeks. And then unexpected company come over and start playing with it. You like, no, that's my favorite toy. That's where it gets. It's giving very much like Andy having to share with a best friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So on that note, we're gonna skippy doop out of here because I guess
can I find a pretty lady with her own crib?
I guess it's time.
I need a pretty lady with her
for
own
me and him to have a
Come rescue me.
conversation.
It's your boy Skillian.
Off air. It's China White. Don't forget to subscribe.
I might not see y'all next time. I love y'all.
Don't forget to like and
Hell.
peace.
Skillian.